Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and welcome to our Xfinity Series race review. That race from Iowa. So everyone else was in the Poconos, and Xfinity was at a short track. So a lot different track, because triangle compared to oval. So
yeah, one's got 3 turns and one's got 4.
yeah, maybe we found the 4th turn. It's Iowa.
Yeah, it's in Iowa.
All right, so start off the weekend. We knew Christopher Bell would be strong. Got the pole. Just very, very shortly after that, he just took off and left. Chase Briscoe was chasing him, very close to him. But with that being said, that was like a second or 2 off. So
yeah, you just couldn't really catch him.
And then shortly after that, would have a caution. It'd be Austin Cindric in the wall with contact from Noah Gragson. And
yeah, I believe he cut a tire, and Gragson was just right there behind him, had nowhere to go. It was real unfortunate for both teams. I know Cindric is just pretty much ended his day, but Noah, he fixed the nose of his car and he continued on.
Bell would dominate stage 1. I believe that was his 7th straight stage win, or at least his 7th stage win. So very dominant here at Iowa. It's like Martin Truex, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Very dominant here. In stage 2 would be Christopher Bell versus Cole Custer. That seems to be the two that were the best so far this season.
Yeah.
With Tyler Reddick just maybe a little bit behind them.
Well, yeah, Reddick and Allgaier, they battled all day, and after just fighting each other all day,
yeah.
Which was fun, It's like, I believe Reddick really had a fast car, and he just couldn't get around the traffic the way he needed to.
Then I would have a caution for Riley Herbst. He would spin, trying to get around Ryan Sieg, and that would also involve Jeremy Clements. And Clements, man, that was a hard hit for him. Riley Herbst a little bit of damage, but Clements got the rough end there.
Yeah, I really don't understand what Ryan Sieg was doing. If you're going to pass somebody on the high side, pass them on the high side. You don't need to run them down to the bottom of the track, and that's what really got Riley Herbst really loose. Because he ran like a lane and a half down, and it's like, what are you trying to do, man?
Yeah, it's stage 2. You got time.
Just stay in your lane up there, and he had the room, and that's where everybody's running the high line, and he's trying to push him down to the bottom of the track. I mean, they got some kind of problem with each other or what?
I think it's just the way Ryan Sieg races, really aggressive. He's putting on some good races lately, but that little bit of aggression can sometimes bite you a little bit. We saw that, but Riley Herbst would be able to keep going.
Yes, it kind of got him loose and just spun him around, and Jeremy Clements had nowhere to go but right into him. But it was really tough for that team.
So
I think he needs to get a different sponsor. 'Cause every time he's got the repairable parts, he's got repairable parts he needs.
Yeah. So then Christopher Bell would lead, and they would have a great battle between Brandon Jones and Justin Haley. Kind of reminded me of the Allgaier and Reddick thing, but this one didn't turn out as well as theirs did. A little bit of contact.
Yeah, because John Hunter Nemechek, he's like the Ryan Newman.
Yeah.
He's just hard to pass him. He was really good on the exit of the turn, and you just couldn't really get a good run on him. And Brandon Jones was trying, he just couldn't figure a way to get around him, and that caused Haley to catch up to him, Haley had a really great car too. But I believe Brandon Jones might have hit the wall a little bit, and and Haley got the position.
Yeah, and then Jones with that wall contact, that would pretty much end his day. I believe with the way the body was, it just broke something in the car. Or
I can see where the camber and the toe end on the front right was towed in really bad. I said something broke and he gonna last. And shortly after that's when he had a tire go down. So he's had some really great runs, and I think he just need to get a little more patient and through the race and learn a little bit there.
Yeah, he's shown that he's got the speed. He just needs the patience, and even when he runs in the Truck Series, runs great. Just hasn't been able to complete a race.
Yeah, he's gonna win some races, and he's gonna put them all together. So he's got some good equipment. He's got good talent. He just needs a little patience.
And with that, Christopher Bell will win Stage 2. And then Stage 3, it would be Bell leading again until it would be a caution for the 52 of David Starr for being slow on the track. I believe some sort of mechanical issue there. Then that would cause for some insane strategy that I probably wouldn't have done it if I was a crew chief, but Chase Briscoe, no tires. John Hunter Nemechek stayed out. Ryan Sieg stayed out. And then Cole Custer, he was speeding on that pit stop, and Chase Briscoe ran over the hose because they were going to do 2, and they decided not to.
There's a little confusion on pit road, and I really think that move kind of what won him the race, really. Not taking tires right there. It's unfortunate that he did run over the hose because he got put in the back of the field, and I think that changed his whole strategy, and it worked out in his favor. And
then John Hunter Nemechek would lead, and then would have a caution for Cole Custer, the guy who was running probably the third best car of the race, or third or fourth, just not fast enough to catch Bell, but something broke in the car, or maybe some fluid on the track. No one knows. Cole Custer didn't even know what happened. He just lost it.
It just happened like he went to turn and it went right. So it's unfortunate for him. He got the pit road penalty and got put in the back. I ain't sure if that's something that caused the issues or somebody had some fluid, and he don't really know what happened. He just snapped loose.
Then Christopher Bell would lead again. Then they would have a caution for Michael Annette, and the commercial kind of helped him out on that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You watch the commercial and The Rock says he goes for a ride and he just spins around. That's pretty cool. It's like even the commercials were.
The Rock was broadcasting the race.
Yes,
so that's pretty cool. And then it would have Christopher Bell versus Tyler Reddick, and that caution would really help those guys who did not take tires on the previous caution. They have to come down and got their last set of tires, and really it makes everyone else a sitting duck.
Yeah, because Christopher Bell, he was already out of tires, and so he then took on his last set, so he just stayed out and thought the clean air would really help him.
And Tyler Reddick, he'd really put a fight up to Bell, just couldn't really make it stick, and nice effort though.
Yeah.
And John Hunter Nemechek would be on his way, slicing through the field. It was awesome watching all that, and just a really aggressive driver. Got to Bell, but before that happened, would have a caution for the 86, I believe it was Brandon Brown. So that would probably change everything because it allowed Briscoe to catch up. And then also during that caution, we would have a car to hit the sweeper truck.
Yeah.
I believe it was the 90 of Bassett. So
I didn't know Juan Pablo Montoya was racing today.
It didn't catch on fire this time.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. His sweeper truck was throwing a lot of dust up, and I don't know if the spotter even told the driver, "Hey, watch out! There's safety trucks right there at the entrance of pit road." It's all that dust. You can't see anything. You just rely on your spotter to tell you something. I guess he was on a break or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you hit. I'm sorry.
Some idiot just hit the sweeper truck. Oh wait, that was you. Sorry.
That was me.
Oops.
I'd hate to be the guy in the sweeper truck. Boom! What was that?
Yeah.
You see him just jump over.
Yeah, I think it was just a spotter communication issue.
Yeah.
Because if you're the driver, you don't know.
You see a cloud of dust and you just drive through it, and you can't really see what's in front of you, and it's really tough. You sit at the last moment, and then nothing you can do is just run into it.
Yeah, that's probably got to be the scariest feeling in the world. I don't know who would be in the scariest position, because the sweeper truck guy don't know the car's coming up. And then if you're in the driver's seat, you don't know that there's a big truck in front of you. So just unfortunate that it happened, especially to a smaller team.
Yeah.
Because that's got to be a major hit to that organization.
Yeah.
And
don't be bump drafting the safety trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunate that happened, but that's one of those weird things that happens in racing every once in a while.
Yeah.
You just get these insane things that happen, like Juan Pablo Montoya. I believe Michael McDowell did it one time. So a lot of sweeper trucks, fuel trucks are just getting blown up and wrecked.
Maybe he's trying to tell him to hurry up and clean up his mess.
So. And also that kind of makes it seem like NASCAR shouldn't open pit road until they're all gone, all out of the way.
Yeah.
I think that's something that they need to look into.
Yeah, they should have told them pit road's closed because it was right there at the entrance. They still had room to get in. It's just, they're right there, and we need to think about the safety of everybody, really.
Right, of course, we can look back at it and laugh about that happening, something crazy happening, but that could have caused injury from either the driver of the race car or driver of the sweeper. So that's something they need to look into and figure out how to make that better.
Yeah, there's actually 2 trucks right there, and he might have just misunderstood that he went around one, and then he went right through the dust, and he just thought, another car's throwing up the dust or something, and just ran into it.
Okay, so after all the talk about the sweeper and all that,
we sweep that under the rug.
Yeah. Now it is time to get back racing.
Okay, let's go.
So John Hunter Nemechek versus Christopher Bell versus Briscoe versus Ryan Sieg. It was just an intense battle between those 4 guys. John Hunter Nemechek, it looked like he was going to get around Bell and blast off, but Briscoe would get to his outside and they'd battle for a while. Briscoe would get it. John Hunter Nemechek would come back and get it. I believe Briscoe got in the wall a little bit. It was just very on edge.
Yeah, that was a really good battle between all 4 of them, really. And I know Christopher Bell was liking it. Y'all just fight it out, and I'll just cruise on. But I just like, will Briscoe get a position over Nemechek? And because it's riding side by side, it's like somebody needs to work this thing out. And Ryan Sieg, he's trying to push the issue, and it's like they're playing a chess match out there. It's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, and eventually Briscoe would get around John Hunter Nemechek and stay there. And then he would catch Bell, get around him, race him very cleanly.
Yes.
Didn't really, he pushed the issue, but he didn't push it enough to really get into Bell. Just 2 dirt racers having a good race, and sometimes dirt racers come to asphalt racing and makes for better racing.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get up there and trying to get the air on his back spoiler, trying to get him loose a little bit, and but couldn't ever get him loose, and any other driver probably would have bumped him or something and just get by, but he won't race him clean and got in the middle of the groove and cruise on through.
Yeah, so congratulations to Chase Briscoe for winning the race. Very awesome race, great strategy, and good to see him in victory lane for the first time this season.
Yeah, from the beginning of the season to now, you can see he's progressing a little more each week, and he's getting better and better. And I believe with his teammate, with Cole Custer, is really helping him out and teaching him a lot. And it's really great to see him in victory lane and see another Stuart Haas car in victory lane. Yeah,
that Haas team, I believe they're the only teams that has both drivers or all their drivers in the playoffs right now. So now they both can, be kind of dangerous with some strategy, trying to figure out what works, what don't. They ain't got nothing to lose anymore.
No.
At least not until the playoffs. So great drive by those drivers in Iowa. Great short track racing. Can't wait to go back here next year in Xfinity and also the Truck Series. So it was a great racing this season.
Yeah, I really like Chase Briscoe's, when he wins, he prays beside the car. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's a great tradition to have. Makes for a great picture. The picture they put on there on Storthouse. It's kind of in the thumbnail too. So, just really awesome picture.
Yeah, really says a lot about him.
All right, so now it's time to give the shout out for finding Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the thumbnail. This one is for the Truck Series race at Pocono. We had Orioles 1932 on YouTube, Walker Bulldog, Chandler Hayden, Skytrace 29, and Benjamin Snyder. So thank you all for playing, and keep looking for Dale.
Yeah, he likes to be found. So.
Yeah. All right, so thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in our Cup Series race review later today or maybe tomorrow sometime. Can't wait to see how that race turns out.
Yeah, I hope it's similar to the one in Iowa. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get short track racing at one of the longest tracks.
I see some good battling instead of just, snooze fest, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see, guys. So stay tuned and see what we have to say about that race.
Yeah.